The neighborhood that was erased from every map, and the night the maps started remembering Willow Crest was a neighborhood that existed from 1953 to 1987. A span of exactly 34 years. It was a typical mid-century suburban development in a quiet part of suburban Ohio, with neatly lined streets, ranch-style houses, white picket fences, and large oak trees shading the sidewalks. Families moved there for the good schools, the safe streets, and the sense of community. Block parties in summer, Halloween parades in fall. Caroling at Christmas was the kind of place people described as the perfect place to raise kids. Then, on the morning of October 31st, 1987, it was gone. Not destroyed by fire or flood or demolition, gone, as if it had never been there. The first person to notice was Robert Klein, the mailman who had delivered to Willow Crest for 12 years. He drove his usual route that morning. The street was their houses numbered 1 to 147. Kids waiting for the school bus, dogs barking behind fences. He finished his deliveries at 11:47 a.m. and drove to the next subdivision. At 11:48 a.m., he glanced in his rearview mirror. The street had vanished. In its place was an empty field covered in tall grass, as though no house had ever stood there. No foundations, no roads, no sidewalks, no trace of human habitation. Stopped the truck, got out, and walked back. The field was undisturbed, not even tire tracks from his own vehicle. He called his supervisor. Another mailman was sent. Same result, empty field. Post office records showed Willow Crest addresses up to October 30th. On October 31st, the database updated automatically. All addresses were reassigned, all mail returned to sender with the stamp "no such address." The residents were gone too. Not dead, not missing, never existed. Birth records erased. School yearbooks with blank spaces where class photos should have been. Family albums showing empty spots where children once stood. Driver's licenses voided. Social security numbers reassigned. The world adjusted seamlessly, as if Willow Crest had never been part of it. But some people remembered. They were called the Echoes, about 400 individuals scattered around the world who retained perfect, vivid memories of the neighborhood. Former residents, childhood friends who visited, delivery drivers, a teacher who taught at the local elementary school. They remembered the annual block party with homemade ice cream, the jingle of the ice cream truck on hot summer afternoons, the old oak tree on Maple Lane where generations of kids carved their initials. They met in secret online forums, compared details, tried to prove it had existed. Old photographs faded within days of being scanned, home videos turned to static, newspaper archives rewrote themselves overnight. Google Street View cars drove straight through the field without capturing anything. In 1995, one of the Echoes, Laura Benson, who had lived at 42 Willow Lane, hired a private investigator. He visited the coordinates and found only empty field. He dug 6 inches down and hit perfect lawn sod, as if it had been laid yesterday, with no soil disturbance below. He quit the case and sent her a bill with a handwritten note. Some places are better left unremembered. In 2003, the first return dream occurred. Every Echo dreamed the same dream on the same night. They were walking down Willow Crest at dusk. The houses were perfect, lights on in windows, families waving from porches, but no one spoke. They walked to their old home, the door open, the interior empty and dustless, waiting. I woke up crying. The dreams repeated every October 31st, growing more vivid each year. In 2012, the maps began glitching. Google Earth users reported Willow Crest appearing in satellite view for exactly 11 minutes and 47 seconds, streets visible, houses outlined, then disappearing. Street view cars passing the coordinates briefly captured the neighborhood. Drivers reported feeling watched. The footage was blurred or removed within hours. In 2017, the echoes began disappearing, not dying, vanishing. Their online accounts deleted themselves, their homes sold by unknown owners, their families forgot them. The forums emptied. By 2020, only 47 echoes remained. They stopped meeting online and went dark. In 2023, the neighborhood reappeared, not in physical reality but on maps. Every digital map, Papal Google, Waze, OpenStreetMap showed Willow Crest overlaid on the empty field, perfect and current. Satellite view displayed cars and driveways. Street view showed people walking dogs, but the people had no faces, just smooth skin. The cars had no license plates. Zooming in caused the screen to glitch and the map to center on the viewer's current location instead. In 2024, the invitations began. Emails arrived to anyone who had ever searched Willow Crest or viewed the glitched maps. Subject line: your new address is ready. Body: welcome home. Moving date: October 31st, 2025. We have kept your room exactly as you left it. Attachment: a photo of the recipient's childhood bedroom, down to details they hadn't thought about in years. Timestamped the next day's date. In 2025, physical signs appeared. Drivers passing the coordinates reported the neighborhood flickering into existence for seconds. Houses, lights, people, waving then vanishing. Dashcam videos went viral before disappearing from platforms and accounts being banned. The field itself changed. Grass perfectly manicured, fresh sod lines visible from satellite imagery. A single street sign appeared. Willow Crest Estates, established 1953. It had indeed been there the day before. Tonight, December 27th, 2025, every navigation app in the world will reroute random users through Willow Crest, even if they are thousands of miles away. The route will display the empty field, but the voice guidance will say, "Welcome home. You have arrived at your destination." Cars that follow the route disappear, found hours later parked neatly in driveways that do not exist. Engines, cold, keys in ignition, no drivers. Missing persons reports list the address as Willow Crest. Police arrived to find only empty field. Cases closed. No such address. The neighborhood is filling one house per night, perfect waiting. Furnished exactly as the new resident remembers their childhood home, or the home they always wanted, or the home they will have in a future they haven't lived yet. The remaining echoes have stopped responding. Their phones ring once, then voicemail. Child's voice: "We're home now. Come play." The maps are almost complete, every street, every house. Every room ready for the final moving day on October 31st, 2026, when the world will drive through the field and arrive. The neighborhood needs 8,147,293,847 residents, one for every person who ever wished they could go home again. The field is ready, the house is lit, the doors open, your room waiting exactly as you left it or as you will leave it. The maps remember now, and soon the world will too. Look at your navigation app. Search your childhood address or your dream house or simply home. It will show Willow Crest. Distance: 11 minutes 47 seconds. Tonight. The neighborhood is calling, and the moving trucks are already on their way with your name on the boxes. Welcome home. The stay is eternal, and the rent is your reality.